Coming to you live from Edinburgh Baseball Stadium in the three-time All-American city of Edinburgh, this is Bronx Baseball. Today, it's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I've already run into a scruffy-looking nerf herder, and what we can only assume to be his wife, Princess Leia. If you don't know, it's Han Solo. I mean, I hope everybody got that reference, but at the ballpark, anybody dressing up as a Star Wars character and any kind of Star Wars gear is getting in for free today. Additionally, it's also our Strikeout Hunger. For non-perishable food items equals a free ticket. Always trying to do our best to support Food Bank RGV. The Bronx doing their best to try and sweep the University of North Dakota. They've already clinched the series thanks to an 8-5 victory yesterday in come-from-behind fashion. The Bronx down 2-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. And they didn't have a base runner. Zach Muckenern was throwing a perfect game through 5 2/3 innings. And then Evan Mason walked. And then catcher's interference. And then another walk. And all of a sudden the bases were loaded. Alex Howe comes up. He shoots a single to center. All 3 runs end up scoring. Bronx take the lead. They surrendered it at the top of the inning, but scored 5 times in the bottom of the 7th. And from a pitcher's duel to a slugfest, we really saw a little bit of everything yesterday, Danny.
Yeah, we noticed in the first half of the game, we were trying to avoid saying the perfecto, but got to that 5th inning.
As soon as we said it, it ended. It was our fault.
Exactly, and good thing we said it, and good thing we kept pushing it, and all of a sudden the Bronx bats started going off, and it turned into a slugfest, and it was one of those games where at first you thought, okay, Bronx have to do something, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, they got a chance to win this.
Well, they started laying off the slider down and away, which is the real reason they broke up the perfect game. As much as I'd love to be able to take credit for this, and we'd both love to be able to take credit for breaking it up, if we have the ability to affect what's going on the field, we do not get paid enough. But as is, the Bronx did come back. They ended up getting a whole mess of base runners. They pick up the win, and currently in line to be the 4th seed, but with a win, Seattle and Utah Valley losses today, the Bronx could actually be in line to be the number 2 seed in the WAC tournament. They started the weekend in line to be the 6th seed. It really just tells you how muddled the middle is in the WAC. Because today, Sacramento State could clinch a playoff bid, Chicago State could be officially eliminated, and then it'll officially be 6 teams for 5 spots going into the final 2 weekends. But you know, as the coach and players continuously say, there's only one thing you can do when you have a situation like that. Win your games and let the rest take care of itself. We'll take a timeout. Coming up on Bronx pregame, it's Coach's Corner. I'll chat with Bronx head coach Manny Mantrana. This is Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Head coach Manny Mantrana. Welcome back to Bronx pregame. It's the Coach's Corner. Jonah Goldberg with Bronx head coach Manny Mantrana. Hey, Coach, yesterday it was your first 17 batters in a row were retired, and then the offense absolutely erupted.
That's right, Jonah. Their pitcher did a nice job of keeping us off balance for almost 6 innings, and then we scored 3 and then 5. So it was a good team win. It was good for the guys. We didn't give up. We kept fighting. We kept swinging the bats, and we were fortunate enough to score 8 runs and win the ballgame.
What kind of adjustments did the guys make to go from being the potential victims of a perfect game to scoring 8 runs?
The biggest adjustment, Jonah, was a little bit more discipline and getting better pitches to hit. He was elevating the fastballs. We were chasing it. Then he was throwing the slider down below the knees, and we were chasing that early. We weren't striking out, but we were making, we weren't making solid contact. When you swing at bad pitches, a lot of times you're not going to make solid contact. So we did a much better job the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning of sitting down and waiting, and looking for a good pitch to hit. And once we got it, we were able to do some things with it.
How big was it when Alex Howe gets that first hit and 3 runs end up scoring? Is that like a big weight lifted off the shoulders?
Yeah, obviously you want to get on the board. Time is running out. The game is going by. We're not doing much offensively. So I think from a team standpoint, from a mental standpoint, that was huge. It got us going, and it just kind of built our momentum from there, where we were able to continue and end up scoring 5 runs the next inning.
And then when the starter came out and they go to the bullpen, the reliever came in because you were pinch hitting for a lefty hitter with a righty hitter at your Cordon, so they bring in a righty. But Cordon, first pitch he saw, served up the single that started the 7th inning rally.
Well, the lefty kind of lost it. Like we said, we were a little bit more disciplined, Jonah, swinging up better pitches, letting the borderline pitches go. So we walked a couple guys, and he had control of Blake Thomas pretty good. Cordon's biggest asset is he can swing the bat a little bit. And he's aggressive. He wants to get up there. He wants to swing the bat. So we brought him in. They brought in the righty, and first pitch Cordon saw, he lined it to right field, and that was a big hit.
Then Andrew Padron, he gave up the 1 run, but then he settled down and was able to not only end it, but get out of a jam in the 9th too.
You know what? He didn't have his best stuff. Basically, we did it yesterday with just 1 pitch, the fastball, his slider. He had no command of it whatsoever. We were just trying to throw it for strikes. He was missing way off the plate, or he was missing up or down. So to his credit, he's a freshman, but he's mentally tough, Jonah, and he's mature. He understands that you can do it with 1 pitch, but you have to make sure that pitch you can locate it in and out, and that's basically what we did while he came in the game. We were just showing him the slider because we couldn't throw him for strikes, and then throwing the fastballs in and out. To just keep him off balance, and he did a nice job of holding the lead and closing out the game for us.
And the play that really got him going was made defensively. It was bases loaded with 1 out, and the pop-up deep first. I mean, you're talking like foul territory on the outfield line. Victor Garcia Jr. makes the catch and then throws a strike to the plate. Alex Howe with the block, double play, ends the inning.
That was a big-time major league play. Not only was it, like as you mentioned, deep out behind first base, but it was also, he caught it right on the grandstands, on the bleachers. So he had to contend not only by going back, but also making sure that he doesn't run into the bleachers. And he caught it right at the bleachers. He turned around, and probably the best part of the play was that he threw a strike to Alex Howe, who held on to the ball. It was a collision at the plate. Alex held on to the ball, and like you said, double play. That was a huge double play to get us out of that inning.
Howe made a few nice plays at the plate yesterday. Impressed by how quickly he's been picking this up?
Yeah, when we first put him on there, we just wanted somebody to be able to catch the ball, Jonah. And he's shown he can catch the ball. He's blocking better. We began changing his mechanics a little bit, throwing, because obviously the throws that he was making from the outfield are totally different than the throws, as far as mechanical-wise, that you make behind the plate. From the outfield, you have a long arm, circle. Obviously, from behind the plate, it's got to be a short, compact arm action. So he's done a great job since we put him back there, and he's a big reason why we've been able to win the games that we have been able to win.
And now today, you go for your first wax sweep.
It'll be nice if we can get it. With these 2 wins, We jumped a couple teams that were in front of us. North Dakota was right in front of us. Also, Cal State Bakersfield. We beat Cal State or Bakersfield 2-3. We've got the tiebreaker with North Dakota, but it'd be nice if we can take all three. Winning like we tell them all every weekend. Hey, you win the weekend 2-3. That's a great job. You sweep. That's tough to do. So we're going to try to sweep today, and hopefully everything will work out.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot, and good luck.
Thank you, Jonah.
That was Bronx head coach Manny Mantrano. That'll do it for the Coach's Corner. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll be your starting lineups and first pitch. This is Bronx Baseball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg as we get ready for the start of Game 3 of this 3-game series between the Bronx and North Dakota. Time to get you to the starters. We'll start with visiting UND. Leading off in right field, Patrick Reaver. Batting second, the shortstop, Tyler Paulus. Hitting third and catching, Taylor Peterson. Cleaning up, the first baseman, Jeff Campbell. Batting fifth at second base, Daniel Lockhart. Hitting sixth in left field, Dalton Parrott. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Matt Worley. Hitting eighth at third base, Luis Calvo. Rounding out the order, center fielder, Jacob Threlkeld. On the mound today for North Dakota, right-hander Alex Twenge. Head coach of North Dakota is Jeff Dodson, assisted by J.C. Field, Brian DeVillers, and David Cook. North Dakota 9-22, 8-9 in conference play. They're currently a game out of a playoff spot. 5-18 on the road. As for the host UTPA Bronx, Jesus Garcia leads off at short. Evan Mason up in the 2-hole in center field. Alex Howe bats third and catches. Alberto Morales cleans up at third. Brian Ramirez bats fifth at second base. Victor Garcia Jr. hits sixth at first. Edgar Cordon, the DH, batting seventh. Dylan Englard in right field batting eighth. And Shane Ammon rounds out the order in left field. On the mound tonight for the Bronx, our left-hander, Alex Henson. Head coach of the Bronx in his first season is Mr. Manny Mantrana. He's assisted by Roberto Lopez, Brandon Hennessy, Andrew Carson, and Will Klausing. The Bronx enter this game with a record of 21-27, 11-9 in conference play. They've won 2 straight, looking for the sweep of North Dakota, 15-9 at home, 11-9 all-time against UND. The umpires, Heath Jones behind the plate, Chuck Lyon at first, Ted Kovac at third, and at 1:09 p.m., the first pitch fastball is a strike on the outside corner to Patrick Reaver. Reaver, 247, a homer and 7 RBI. Good on base, though. 389 clip. Second pitch, hit in the air, too short. Garcia cuts in front of second to make the catch. One away. Here's Tyler Fallis, the left-handed hitting shortstop at 312, 3 doubles, and 10 RBI. Defensively, Shane Ammons in left, Evan Mason in center, Dylan Engelhardt in right. Alberto Morales at third, Jesus Garcia at short, Brian Ramirez at second, Victor Garcia Jr. at first. Alex Howe behind the plate, Alex Henson on the mound. Bronx 965 fielding percentage, 63 errors in 48 games. They've turned 31 double plays. The bunt up in the air, left side, caught by Alex Howe, running up the line, and they're quickly 2 away. That'll bring up Taylor Peterson, the right-handed hitting catcher. 280, 2 homers, 19 RBI. Game time temperature is 84 degrees on this perfectly sunny afternoon in Edinburgh. The wind blowing out to left, steadily at 14, gusting as high as 22 miles per hour. Peterson taking his time. Doesn't want the inning to be too quick for Henson. It's the left-hander deals. Fastball low and inside. First ball thrown by Henson. It's Peterson trying to slow it down, knock Henson out of his rhythm. Left-hander stands tall on the mound on the first base side, kicks and delivers. There's the breaking ball, misses just a little bit outside. 2-0 on Peterson. With the wind blowing out, Ammon is deep in left. Of course, you have to respect Peterson's power, too. Everybody playing a little deeper than normal. 2-0, fouled back to our right. Off the top of a suite. And onto the concourse, where it becomes a souvenir for our fan. That was just a couple of feet to the right of Jim Bob. Completely unfazed up there. Henson deals. Fastball fouled back. Well, in the question of do you protect the computer or do you protect yourself, I was underneath the chair. It hit off the right above where our window opens. Ooh, that thing was headed for me. That was on a trajectory.
Yeah.
So I got behind Danny. Curveball, strike 3 called. And that's the end of a 1-2-3 inning. I don't even get to keep the ball because it didn't come in. 3 up, 3 down, half an inning in the books. North Dakota, nothing. Bronx going to bat. This is Bronx baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Alongside Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg. We go to the bottom of the first. North Dakota nothing, and the Bronx coming to bat against right-hander Alex Twenge. Jesus Garcia leads it off. The right-handed hitting shortstop at 240. 3 doubles, 2 triples, 16 RBI. And the right-hander deals a fastball outside. Defensively, Dalton Parrott in left, Jacob Threlkeld in center, Patrick Reaver in right. As Twenge deals, fastball strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Luis Calvo at third, Tyler Paulus at short, Daniel Lockhart at second, Jeff Campbell at first. Taylor Peterson calls the pitches. And the right-hander Alex Twenge deals, swinging a hot shot to third off Calvo's glove, caroms out to Paulus, who throws, not in time. Infield single for Jesus Garcia.
Now batting for the Bronx, center fielder, number 5, Evan Mason.
Here's Evan Mason, the left-handed hitting center fielder. 265, 2 doubles, and 13 RBI. Twenge deals. Fastball outside. They've worked on Mason's mechanics recently, making him more compact at the plate. It's really paid off. Four for 4 day against the right-handed pitcher on Friday. Pitch upstairs. Breaking ball strike, 2-1 on Mason. Pitch is popped up, foul left side. I'll make the seats.
Heads up, Southern GMS left.
Count 2-2.
Foul ball.
Twenge comes set just below the belt. And deals, runner goes, pitches low for a ball. Throw down to second is in the dirt. It hops away. Backed up by Lockhart. So Garcia picks up the steal. His 10th in 16 attempts. And Mason works the count full 3-2. Base hit means the game's first run. The pitch. High and outside, ball 4. He walked him.
Now batting for your Bronx, catcher.
So an infield single and a walk, 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the first for Alex Howe. Left-handed swinging catcher, 341, 4 homers, 35 RBI, 13 doubles, 3 triples, 26 runs, 520 slugging, 447 on base. I read off all those numbers because he leads the Bronx in every single one of those categories.
He came through in the clutch yesterday for the Bronx in 2 different situations. And he's been that special hitter for the Bronx all season long.
Drove in a career-high tying 4 runs, a new season high yesterday. Twenge deals. Breaking ball striking the knees. Twenge rocks the set at the belt, stretches and deals. Breaking ball low and inside. 1-1. See the way Twangy comes set? Kind of pumps the set a couple of times.
I noticed that when he was warming up, he does like a double hitch kind of thing. I mean, that was out of the windup. I didn't notice anything about out of the stretch.
Yeah, look,
though.
right there it is.
Oh yeah.
Right-hander deals. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Throw kill deep in center. A step towards left. Twangy deals. Low, 3-1. And just like that, the bullpen's about to get started for North Dakota. TJ Pigeon, the catcher, running down there. Gotta get an eye on who the pitcher is. Runners go, and the pitch is hit in the air down the left field line. Foul.
I believe that's Reed Jungling running down there as well.
Twangy gives a lot of base runners, about 2 per inning. He's 0-2 with an 8.80 ERA in 4 games and 3 starts. 15 innings, 14 hits, 12 walks, 3 hit batsmen. He struck out 10. Opponent's average is 233. Three-two. Runners go. And the pitch is lined foul down the left field line. Next pitch of this at bat will be number 7. Runner at second, Garcia. Runner at first, Mason. Nobody out, bottom of the first. Bronx looking to strike early. Bronx didn't even have a base runner until 2 outs in the 6th yesterday. They've got 2 here without an out yet. Payoff pitch. Runner's going. Pitch is hit in the air to right center field. That's going to split the outfielders and roll all the way to the wall. Garcia scores. Mason right on his heels. He scores. It's a 2-run triple for Alex Howe. And the Bronx strike first. It's 2-0.
Alex Howe does it again for the Bronx. Comes through in the clutch situation with the runner in scoring position, and he just delivers yet again.
There's Alberto Morales trying to keep it going. The righty third baseman takes a breaking ball low. Morales 228, 2 homers, 21 RBI. The pitch. Curveball inside. 2-0. In his last 3 at-bats, Howe has 6 RBI. Back-to-back triples, and Morales pokes a single into center field. Howe jogs home from third, and the Bronx lead 3-0. Here's Brian Ramirez, right-handed hitting second baseman, 269, a homer, 16 RBI. Pitch, a fastball, strike at the knees. So that right-hander deals, breaking ball low. Pitch, popped up, foul, left side. Calvo gives the long look, but it's in the seats.
Another GNS glove.
And the count 1-2.
Foul ball.
Dwangy deals. Runner goes. Curveball outside. Throw it out to second is in plenty of time. Morales out sliding in. And the Bronx make their first out on the base paths. One away and the count 2-2 on Ramirez. Twangy deals. Fastball, chopper, left side. Calvo comes across. He slings it over sidearm on the run. And Campbell is able to make the swipe tag on the way by. 2 away.
First baseman, number 17, Victor Garcia Jr.
There's Victor Garcia Jr., the lefty first baseman at 250. 7 doubles, 17 RBI. The right-hander Twangy hits him.
No batting for your Bronx. Designated hitter, number 26, Edgar Cordon.
Here's Edgar Cordon, the right-handed hitting designated hitter. Cordon 277, a homer and 13 RBI. Twangy deals. Breaking ball strike on the outside corner. Stretch and pitch, curveball upstairs, 1-1. Fastball, chopper down the third baseline, foul. 1-2. A 2-run triple by Alex Howe, an RBI single by Alberto Morales. The Bronx to a quick 3-0 lead. 1 on, 2 down now, still in the first. Twangy deals. Fastball outside, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Popped a foul, right side and out of play. Still 2-2.
Another GNS gloves. Foul ball.
Stretch and pitch, curveball upstairs. 3-2. Runner goes, pitch is grounded up the middle and gloved by Fallis behind second. He throws to first for the out. And that's the inning. Bronx get 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 left. At the end of an inning of play, 3-0 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Rolito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg, top of the second, 3-0 Bronx. Alex Henson's first pitch breaking ball, a strike to Jeff Campbell. Right-handed slugging first baseman, 265, 5 homers, 23 RBI. As the tall left-hander deals, fouled off to our right. Ooh, it made it in a suite. That's the same suite where Han Solo and Princess Leia are sitting. Although one of the other fans in the suite got it, so I guess the fourth wasn't with them.
No, the door got in the way, apparently.
Pitch outside, 1-1.
If not for the door, it would have gone straight into the suite there.
One, two. Fouled off to the right. We'll do it again.
Foul ball.
Henson stands tall at 6'4", 215 out of Evansville, Indiana. Fastball fouled off to the right. Still 1-2. Junior started off at Marion Military Institute. This is his first season with the Bronx. The left-hander deals. Curveball upstairs, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing! And a foul tip into the glove of Howe, and I guess when he dropped it, it was on the transition.
I think he was going to try to throw it around the horn, and he just dropped the ball. That's what the home plate umpire, Heath Jones, said.
So 2 strikeouts for Henson. He's retired the first 4 in a row. And here's Daniel Lockhart, right-handed hitting second baseman. 250, 3 doubles, and 5 RBI. As the left-hander deals, curveball striking the outside corner. Henson 1-2 with a 3.31 ERA. 11 games, 9 starts. 54 in the third innings, 52 hits. So just under a hit per inning. Opponents batting 256 off him. Henson deals up and away, 1-1. He struck out 37 while walking 25. About 4 walks per 9. Pitch fouled off to the right and out of play, 1-2. Last time out at Chicago State, a tough luck loser. Didn't get a lot of run support in a 4-2 game, but he struck out a career high 8. Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Henson. He'll tell you he's a ground ball pitcher, but every time he tells you that, he goes out and strikes out a bunch of guys. He's got 2 infield pop-ups and 3 strikeouts today. And here's the 6-hole hitter, Daniel Parrott. Righty left fielder, a $190. He's 11 for 58 with a double and 4 RBI. Henson deals. Breaking ball strike. One of his best outings came in his last home start against Bakersfield 2 weeks ago. 8 1/3 innings to pick up his first career win. Wow, just 1 run. Count levels at 1-1 on Parrott. Hanson deals. Grounded foul at the plate, 1-2. Of course, the start we'll never forget is his first career start. 6 shutout innings of 2-hit ball at Texas.
That was a breakout stage for Henson there. One of the grandest stages of them all.
He left in line for the win. Henson deals. Curveball, chopper left side. Grabbed by Morales, who throws to first. Not in time. Infield single for Parrott. Just wasn't hit hard enough, and Parrott's got some good wheels. So that's the first base runner for North Dakota.
It was a tough play there. It was kind of in between both Garcia and Morales, and Morales was a bit hesitant to just cut across. And at the end, it looked like they were both about to get the baseball, but Morales took to the ball and made the throw.
Matt Worley, the batter, the righty DH. 217, he's 5 for 23 with an RBI. Henson deals low. Henson part of this 3-headed monster. The Bronx have employed one of the best weekend rotations in the nation. 18th in weekend rotation ERA in the nation. 1-0, hit on the ground to short. Garcia gets in front of it and slings to second for the force. And that's your inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. At the end of 2 innings of play, it's 3-0 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Back we are at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium with Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. We go to the bottom of the second, 3-0 Bronx. Dylan Engelhardt leads off, and he takes low and outside. Right-handed hitting right fielder, 211, a homer, 7 RBI. Pitch outside, 2-0. Second straight start in right field, third of his career. Engelhardt started a game in right field last year, March 30th against Jackson State here at the stadium. That was his only time in the outfield last year. Jeff Dodson is out for a talk with just Twenge. No catcher, no infielders. That's a pretty quick conversation.
I wonder how frustrating it is for Coach Dodson. I mean, yesterday he had one of his best starters to go out there and be perfect through the first, what, 5
and 2/3.
5 and 2/3.
Engelhardt fouls it off to the right.
And yet they still couldn't get the win.
Oh, they've gotten really good pitching 2 days in a row. Andrew Tomei was great on Friday. Zach Muckenhern was great early yesterday. Until the Bronx made their adjustments as the pitch is blooped to first, caught by Campbell. One away. I'll bring up Shane Ammon. Left-handed hitting left fielder, 268, a homer, 14 RBI. Amendil takes low. Well, the bullpen had started. It has since stopped for North Dakota. Twenge deals high and outside, 2-0. The right-hander deals to the Sutter step before he dealt. As the pitch hit in the air to left, Parrott drifting back to make the catch. 2 away. Here's Jesus Garcia, an infield single and a run scored to start off the 3-run first.
Shortstop, number 29, Jesus Garcia.
Twenge deals, bunted that down third baseline. Calvo fields, he throws to first, and a quick 1-2-3 inning, exactly what Twenge needed. 2 in the books, 3-0 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium, we go to the top of the third, and with the play-by-play, here's Danny.
Thank you, Jonah. First pitch to Luis Calvo is a fastball that stays high from Alex Henson. Bronx leading 3-0 after a 3-run first inning. Here's the 1-0 from Henson. Swinging a pop-up over on the first base side in foul territory. Who's going to make the catch? And it'll be Alex Howe.
Now batting for North Dakota, center fielder, number 2.
One away as Jacob Threlkeld comes to the plate. Threlkeld batting .220 on the year, no home runs, 13 RBI. Went 0 for 4 in yesterday's ball game. Henson kicks and delivers. Threlkeld tries to bunt, comes up empty for strike one. Lefty versus lefty here. Nobody on, one out. Fastball from Henson. Stays away. 1-1. Henson working on that first base side of the rubber. Kicks and delivers. Swinging a liner down to first base by a diving Victor Garcia Jr. Engelhard having some trouble with it in right field. As Threlkeld heads for 3, and he will be in there standing.
Now batting for North Dakota, right.
It'll be a double and an E9 that allows Threlkeld to go over to third. So now back to the top of the order with Patrick Reaver. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out too short. They pitch to Reaver. Curveball in there for a strike on the outside corner. Henson out of the stretch. Sets at the letters. The 1-0. Swinging a chopper down to third by a diving Morales and into left field. Threlkeld will come in and score. It'll be an RBI single for Reaver, and North Dakota is on the board.
Now batting for North Dakota, shortstop, number 11, Tyler Fallis.
So now Tyler Fallis steps in. He popped up to the catcher his first time up. Runner going towards second. The throw down is not in time. Stolen base for Reaver. So another runner in scoring position for North Dakota. Here's the 0-1 to Fallis. He lifts that one up over to the left side and out of play. Quickly 0-2 on North Dakota's shortstop, Tyler Fallis. Here's the 0-2. Swing a liner into center field for a base hit. Mason comes in. He grabs. He brings the throw to the plate. It's offline. And Fallis will take second on the throw.
Well, if he hits the cutoff man, then Fallis would have had the hold at first. But had Reaver gone for home, he would have been out, which is why he stayed at third.
So runners at second and third, one away for Taylor Peterson. Peterson 0 for 1 with a strikeout this afternoon. Fastball from Henson right on the inside corner. So the run scored by Threlkeld earlier in the inning now becomes earned. Time called at the plate. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball low and inside. A nice stop by Howe behind the dish. Bronx lead 3-1. North Dakota with a couple of runners in scoring position here in the top of the third. 1-1 pitch lifted high in the air over to the right side by Peterson. Count goes to 1-2. Peterson now digs in. There's a 1-2 pitch. Going inside. Peterson lays off. Count now evens up at 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch, swinging a foul ball over towards the on-deck circle. Almost got a piece of Jeff Campbell. It was on deck. Hansen will step off. Gonna get some new signs from Hal. Here's a 2-2. Swinging a fly ball out towards left field. Ammon going back, still going back. He looks up and it's off the top of the wall. Reaver comes in to score. They're waving Fallis around third. He will score standing up. It'll be a 2-run double for Taylor Peterson.
Now batting for North Dakota.
And just like that, we're tied at 3.
Jeff Campbell.
Coach Mantrana making a visit out to the mound and bring the entire infield around. Third day in a row he's done this early with the hits coming. When he did it with Sam Street, he basically allowed 2 more hits over the final 5 or 6 innings. Did it with Blake English, and he didn't allow anything more across despite working in and out of problems. He had base runners, but they didn't allow them to score. And let's see if he can have the same effect here with Alex Henson.
So everybody will get back into their position as Coach Mantrana jogs it back to the third base dugout. So now Jeff Campbell steps in there. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout this afternoon. Henson with the pitch. Swinging a liner out towards left field. Ammon came in, now moves back, and he makes the catch. Two away now for Daniel Lockhart. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well. Henson checks his runner. Fastball to Lockhart right on the outside corner. The 0-1. Swinging a liner towards short, grab by Garcia. Now that'll do it for North Dakota here in the top of the third, but not before they get 3 runs, all earned on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on in the middle of the third. Tied at 3. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Dr. Children's Hospital at Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Center fielder.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Go to the bottom of the third. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Evan Mason going to lead things off for the Bronx against Alex Twenge. Is first pitch to Twenge is a striker on the inside corner. We're tied at 3 after North Dakota put up a 3 spot in the top half of this inning. Here's the 0-1. Liner out towards second base. Off the chest of Locker. He picks it up, fires on to first, and in time.
Now batting for your Bronx, catcher number 14.
One down now for Alex Howe. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run triple. Bronx recorded all their hits in that first inning. Twenge misses outside with the breaking ball. This time the breaking ball misses low and in. 2 balls, no strikes on Howe. That one stays outside. I have 3-0. The scoreboard says 2-1. Here's the pitch from Twenge. Misses up and
looks
in.
like you were right.
Ball 4 to Howe, and he is aboard with a 1-out walk.
You know, they say, Luke, trust your instincts.
Now batting for your Bronx.
That'll bring Alberto Morales to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a run batted in. Howe takes his lead off for first as Twenge works out of the stretch now. Here's the pitch to Morales. Off speed stays high. 1-0.
I really thought we'd have more fans come out in the full-body Chewbacca costumes. I don't think that would be too hot.
Not at this time of day. I did see somebody wearing a Star Wars shirt. So, you know, taking part.
Well, I saw Han Solo and Princess Leia, so I got you beat.
True. There's a breaking ball to Morales. Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Speaking of Princess Leia, I believe she just walked under our window.
The royal treatment.
The 2-0 pitch to Morales now misses outside. 3-0 on the Bronx third baseman. Pitch. Morales had the green light, came up empty. It's going for the fences right there. So now 3-1. Twenge working on that third base side of the rubber. Sets at the belt. Throw over to first. Not in time. 3-1 pitch. Low and away, ball 4. Moves up to second. Back-to-back walks allowed now by Twenge. That'll bring Brian Ramirez to the plate. Ramirez grounded to third back in the first. Bronx have a runner in scoring position here, trying to regain the lead. They could do that if Ramirez can come through with a base hit. Breaking ball from Twenge, catches the outside corner, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swinging a high fly ball down the left field line. If it's fair, it could be gone, and it is a fair ball. A 3-run home run for Brian Ramirez, and he gives the Bronx the 6-3 lead. So now time called. So Jeff Dotson's going to head to the mound, and just like that, he quickly points to the bullpen. And that'll be it for Alex Twenge. So we'll take a break. We'll find out who the new pitcher is when we return. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. North Dakota making a call to the bullpen. And the left-hander now taking the mound is number 12, Reed Jungling, who stands in at 5'11", 180 pounds out of Mandan, North Dakota. He'll be facing Victor Garcia Jr. The first pitch misses low and outside. 1-0. Garcia was hit by a pitch back in the first. Was left stranded in that first inning. The Bronx now leading 6-3 here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 pitch to Garcia stays high. 2 balls, no strikes. It was Brian Ramirez's second home run of the season. So 2-0 pitch misses inside to Victor Garcia Jr. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike on the outside corner from Jungling. 3-1. On the season, Jungling making his 9th appearance. He has no record with a 6.75 ERA. Here's the 3-1. That one's hit high in the air out towards right center field. Now it's starting to carry out towards center. Threlkeld there. He makes the catch. 2 down. Jungling has pitched in 13 1/3 innings. He's allowed 10 runs on 24 hits, 3 walks to 4 strikeouts. And opponents are batting .421 against him. So Edgar Cordon steps in there. Nobody on, 2 outs. Cordon 0 for 1 this afternoon as the first pitch to him is called a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Fastball stays upstairs. 1-1 the count. A 1-1 pitch. Off speed right on the outside corner. Makes the count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch hit high in the air out towards right center field. Reaver going over to his right. He will be there to make the catch right in front of Threlkeld. And that'll do it for the Bronx here in the bottom of the 3rd, but not before they get 3 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. After 3 innings of play, Bronx now leads 6-3. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the top of the 4th. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx leading 6-3. And it is Dalton Parrott leading things off for North Dakota against Alex Henson as the first pitch from Henson. It's a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Parrott's 1 for 1 this afternoon. He singled back in the 2nd. Fastball right on the knees. Quickly 0-2 on Parrott. And after the 2 strikes, Morales at 3rd takes a couple of steps back. Time called at the plate by Parrott. Again, time called, and home plate umpire Heath Jones looks down to the dugout on 3rd base side. The 0-2 pitch stays high to Parrott. So the count goes to 1-2. Henson brings the pitch. There's a little blooper over to the right side. Garcia going up the first base line, and he's going to make the catch. That's one away here to start the 4th. That'll bring Matt Worley to the plate. Designated hitters 0 for 1. Fielder's choice. Here's the pitch to Worley, a fastball in there for strike 1. Henson kicks and delivers. Fastball stays upstairs. 1-1 the count. Luis Calvo on deck over to the right side for North Dakota. Henson with the pitch. Misses outside. 2-1. Off speed from the lefty. Misses underneath the knees. Count moves to 3 balls and a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fastball right on the outside corner. Worley thought it was ball 4. Started his walk out of the batter's box. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball, ball 4 underneath the knees. And Worley reaches on the 1-out walk.
For North Dakota, third baseman, number 5, Luis Calvo.
So that brings Luis Calvo to the dish. He's 0 for 1. He popped out to the catcher. Henson out of the stretch. Throws over to first, not in time. Here's the pitch to Calvo. Fastball around the outside edge. Henson gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Little tapper to the mound. Henson bobbles. He spins and fires to first. The throw is high. Goes off of the glove of Garcia. And that'll allow Worley to move over to third on the E1.
Now batting for North Dakota, center fielder, number 2, Jacob.
Henson thought about going to second
Threlkeld.
for a possible double play, but he bobbled the ball, and then his only play was over to first, but he tried to rush it a bit, and it just sailed on him.
Yeah, just a straight E1 there. If he fielded it cleanly, he could have had a play at first.
So now, runners on the corners, 1 out. And Jacob Threlkeld at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with the double. The pitch to Threlkeld. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper out towards left field. Ammon with the catch. He's going to come up throwing towards third, a bit offline, and luckily Morales was able to chase that one down. It'll be a sac fly for Threlkeld. Worley comes in to score. It's now 6-4 in favor of the Bronx. Calvo remains at first. So now 2 away. And back to the top of the order with Patrick Reaver. Here's the pitch for Henson. A fastball right over the heart of the plate. Taken for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Low and inside on Reaver. So the count evens at a ball and a strike. The Bronx with 6 runs on 4 hits this afternoon. North Dakota 4 runs on 5 hits. Henson steps off and looks the runner back to the bag. Calvo had a pretty nice lead. Here's the 1-1. Want to peel down to first. Palms down. So it'll be a ball on Reaver. 2-1. Henson sets at the letters, throws over to first instead. Not in time. Two-one pitch chopped out towards third. Morales grabs, but in foul territory. So the count evens up at 2-2. So Henson now needs one more strike to get out of this inning. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Chopper out towards third. Morales with a long throw to first. Not in time. Now the throw over to third. Not in time. Tough play for Morales. It was a high chopper. It'll be an infield single for Reaver.
For North Dakota, shortstop, number 11, Tyler Follis.
So the inning continues here. Now for Tyler Follis. It was 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored.
Boy, that was a bang play at first, huh?
That was, and Garcia, we've seen him with a couple of nice stretches over the weekend. He tried to do the same thing there.
Kept his foot on the bag. He stretched straight up to try and bring the ball down, but I guess the throw was slightly late.
First pitch to Follis in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Six to 4 the score here in the top of the 4th. Henson with the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bronx trying to complete the sweep of North Dakota here this afternoon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and in. 2-1 the count. Henson with the 2-1. Lifted high in the air out towards left center field. Naman going over to his left. And he will be there to make the catch. That'll retire the side for North Dakota. But not before they get 1 run on 1 hit. 1 error and 2 runners left on. In the middle of the 4th, Bronx leads 6-4. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
We go to the bottom of the fourth here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Dylan Engelhardt going to lead things off for the Bronx, who have the 6-4 lead so far this afternoon. Engelhardt facing off against the left-hander Reed Jungling. As the first pitch to Engelhardt misses low and in. Ball one. Chopper out towards third, grabbed by Calvo. The throw over to first in time. So one away. Now for Shane Ammon. Ammon 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. Here's a pitch to Ammon, misses low and outside. The 1-0 pitch, hit it high in the air out towards center field. Threlkeld going back now over to his right, and he makes the catch. 2 down now for Jesus Garcia. He's 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. He tried to bunt his way on back in the second as well, and Calvo made a nice play at third. Here's the pitch to Garcia. There's a ball just a bit outside. North Dakota had a right-hander warming up in their bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Count evens at 1-1. Jungling brings the pitch. There's another strike on the outside corner. The count now goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Jungling sets out the letters, the 1-2, fouled back into the screen. Garcia catches it off the end of the bat to stay alive. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Garcia down on strikes. And that'll do it for the Bronx here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 4 innings of play, the Bronx leads 6-4. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
It's the Red Tack sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tack cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tack sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the top of the fifth, and with a play-by-play, here's Jonah.
Well, thank you, Danny. It's 3-4-5 in the North Dakota order against Bronx left-hander Alex Henson. Taylor Peterson leads it off. 1 for 2, a 2-run double in the third. That capped the 3-run third. That's when North Dakota got all their runs. The other on a Patrick Reaver RBI single. Henson deals a breaking ball strike on the inside corner, or their first 3 runs anyway. They also got 1 in the fourth on a sac fly by Jacob Threlkeld. Bronx 3 in the first. 2-run triple by Alex Howe, an RBI single by Alberto Morales, and then 3 more in the third on a 3-run shot by Brian Ramirez. Fastball strike on the inside corner, 0-2 on Peterson. That's where we stand, 6-4 Bronx. Bronx looking for their first WAC Series sweep. They've already clinched their 5th straight WAC Series victory. Pitch it in the air out towards left center. Mason racing in, and he loses the hat and the sunglasses, but makes the catch. As long as he's got the baseball, that's all that matters. And there's one away. Jeff Campbell, strikeout at a line out today. He's up. Henson deals upstairs. Henson 71 pitches, 50 strikes so far, so a good ratio there in terms of balls to strikes. A lot of pitches at this juncture of the game. Swing and miss, breaking ball diving down and in. 1-1, but that's really due to the 3rd and 4th innings. Really the second even. Really the 3rd and the 4th when North Dakota made them work. Second was a little long, that was because there were a couple strikeouts in there. Breaking ball fouled back to our right. Off the roof on top of one of the suites into the stands. As 3 kids running for it, and the kid in the Bronx baseball t-shirt that comes out on top. I can get behind that. 1-2, strike 3 called. 4 strikeouts for Henson. It's his first since he struck out 3 in a row to end the first and start the second. 2 away in the 5th. Here's Daniel Lockhart 0 for 2. He was that most recent strikeout in the second and then a line out in the third. Henson deals, curveball upstairs. Henson looking for a little catch-up inning. The left-hander deals, fastball hit on the ground to short, and it's just what the doctor ordered. Garcia throws to first for the out, and that's your inning. 3 up, 3 down. 4.5 in the books. We're halfway through it. 6-4 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Alongside Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Bronx with a 6-4 lead over North Dakota. 2-3-4 in the UTPA order against left-handed reliever Reed Jungling. Came on with 1 out in the third, and he's retired all 5 hitters he's faced. 3 fly balls, a ground ball, and a strikeout. As left-hander Jungling deals a fastball strike on the outside corner to Mason. Big day in UTPA athletics, both on and off the field and tracks. Here, of course, the Bronx going for their first ever WAC sweep. Pitch low, 1-1 with a win. The Bronx can lower their magic number to clinching a playoff spot to 4. Martin Cass, star distance runner, pitch inside 2-1. The UTPA track and field team is competing over at Stanford today in the last real huge meet before the WAC championships. Got a great shot at going to the NCAAs this year. Pitch in the air over to center. Shielding his eyes from the sun to make the catch, Threlkeld. 1 away. It's Alex Howe, a triple, a walk, 2 RBI, and 2 runs scored today. And then out in Vegas, Matthew Charles competing in the men's golf WAC championship. Of course, all the Bronx men's golf team are there, but Charles has a chance to win the WAC individual medal, which would send him directly to the NCAA championships. New Mexico State leading the way for the team competition and just dominating the field, pitch outside. But Charles right now has tied for 3rd. Looks like he's 5 strokes off the lead. Charles is through 15 holes. The 2 people he's chasing, one's through 12, one's through 9. The leader's only through 9, so plenty can still happen on the back 9. Pitch out as a strike, 1-1. Bronx have had 1 WAC championship so far this year. The aforementioned Martin Cass won the indoor track and field mile run. Pitch inside, 2-1. Matthew Charles trying to pick up the Bronx 2nd WAC championship as he continues to compete today. Jungling deals. Breaking ball strike on the inside corner, 2-2. And then, tonight, it's the Student Athlete Awards Banquet. Winners of a lot of prestigious awards like UTPA Student Athletes, both male and female of the year, which foul tipped at the plate. Performance of the year, Rookie of the year, Rookies of the year, I should say. Comeback Player of the year, Mr. and Miss Bronx. And others. Pitches in on the ground on the first base line. Off the first base bag and into right field. A fair ball base hit. Howe around first. He's head for second. Throw coming in late. And Howe is aboard with a double.
That one by Howe went off the first base bag right over a diving Campbell at first. Slowed it up just enough to allow Howe to slide in there for that double.
There's Alberto Morales, a single, a walk, an RBI, and a run today. Base hit means another run. Bronx up 6-4. Looking for more. As Jungling deals a curveball strike on the outside corner. First base runner against Jungling. This is the 8th batter he's faced now. pitch. Fastball topped in the air, out towards shallow right. Reaver comes in to make the catch. 2 away. It'll bring up Brian Ramirez 1 for 2. The 1 landed in the Bronx bullpen, a 3-run home run, his second of the year. That was in the 3rd. Brokaw was then a 3-3 tie to put the Bronx up 6-3. Breaking ball misses low. Pitch is hit on a hop to second. Juggled by Lockhart, who throws to first for the out. And that's your inning. No runs, a hit. No errors, a man left. At the end of 5 innings of play, it's 6-4 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside the one and only Danny Elizondo. My name is Jonah Goldberg. We go to the top of the 6th. 6-4 Bronx. Dalton Barrett leads off, and he looks at strike 1 from Alex Henson. Henson 76 pitches, 54 strikes. After a nice catch-up, 9-pitch 5th. Pitch chopper left side, just out of the reach of Garcia and into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 23, Matt Worley.
Here's Matt Worley. Walked and scored in the 4th. Of course, we teased that Student Athlete Awards Banquet earlier. Complete results will be available up on UTPABronx.com shortly after it ends. And of course, if you want to follow it live, we'll be tweeting and or Instagramming all the winners as it happens. Instagramming. It's a word. Breaking ball strike. Although I think I've generally referred to it as gramming. You've been grammed.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Wow.
I'm just not that hip. Why not? You've been insted. Breaking ball strike in the knees, 0-2. So follow the Bronx on Twitter and Instagram. It's the same handle, UTPA Bronx. Like us on Facebook, too. We always appreciate that. It's nice to know we're liked. Breaking ball outside. Henson deals. Fastball popped up in back of first. Garcia trying to shade his eyes. Awkward angle, and it drops in between him and Ramirez. So Ramirez picks up, and he throws to Garcia, covering second for the force.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Luis.
Probably should have called infield pop out on that.
Infield fly roll?
Yeah.
Well, it's a long run for both, and it has to be one of those plays where it's not, you don't have to move much.
Well, yeah, well, that ball should have been caught.
Yeah.
I mean, Garcia had an awkward angle, and Ramirez probably could have gotten to it, but I think he thought Garcia had it. I don't know if there was a communication issue there. I mean, it wasn't very, it was only a few feet onto the grass. I've seen deeper called infield flies. Of course, the one I saw that was deeper shouldn't have been, so, Here's Luis Calvo 0 for 2, throw to first. So Parrott is erased. Worley's aboard. Parrott's a pretty fast runner. I'm not entirely sure about Worley. So certainly if Worley isn't as fast as Parrott, that could have an effect on North Dakota. And they would probably wish the infield fly had been called. Bunt back to the screen. It's funny, you'll look at it at the box score tomorrow and you'll say, oh, 4-6 fielder's choice, and you just figure ground ball to second. No. That's why you can't just look at box scores. You got to go to the games. Henson deals. Swing and a miss. Pumped a fastball by him on the outside. 0-2. Henson steps off. So the runner at first is Worley, 1 out, top of the 6th. 6-4 Bronx. Bronx 3 in the first, 3 in the third. North Dakota 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Henson deals. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 by Henson, and there are 2 away in the 6th. Here's Jacob Threlkeld. He doubled and scored in the third, and a sac fly in the fourth.
Number 2, Jacob Threlkeld.
Henson deals, runner goes, pitch strike on the outside corner, throw to second is in time, they got him! Alex Howe nails his first base runner, and that's your inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 5.5 innings of play, 6-4 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Back we are at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Alongside Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg. To the bottom of the sixth we go. Bronx lead 6-4. 6-7-8 in the UTPA order. Victor Garcia Jr. leads off, and he just flicks one over the outstretched arm of Daniel Lockhart into right center for a leadoff single. Garcia's 1 for 2. Here's Edgar Cordone. Ground out on a fly out today. Pitch low to Cordone. Bronx got it going right away. First 4 men reached, including a 2-run triple by Alex Howe and an RBI single by Alberto Morales. North Dakota got all 3 right back in the top of the third with 1 out. An RBI single by Patrick Reaver and a 2-run double by Taylor Peterson. Pitches hit in the air out towards center. Threlkeld called moving back. He's on his horse as he reaches out, and it drops into his glove for out number 1. Full extension on his arm to just snag that one. If he doesn't, that's a double and maybe a run.
That was well struck by Cordona as well to the deepest part of the park, out towards left center, a little bit more towards center. It was a long run for Threlkeld, but a nice play by the center fielder.
Here's Dylan Engelhard to pop out and ground out. Pitch, fastball, strike, outside corner. Bronx got the 3 runs from the top of the third right back in the bottom of the third. With 1 out, 2 walks, and then a 3-run Jimmy Jack by Brian Ramirez. 6-3 Bronx in the top of the 4th. Jacob Threlkeld did a sac fly, and that made it 6-4, which is your score right now. Garcia at first, 1 out, bottom of the 6th, an 0-2 count on Engelhart from left-handed reliever Reed Jungling, who deals in the dirt outside 1 and 2. Off the end of the bat, grounded foul. Up and away, 2 and 2. Pitch is in the air out towards center. Threlkeld moves back, makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Shane Hammond. He's flat out twice today.
Now batting for your Bronx, left fielder, number 23, Shane Hammond.
Left-hander deals. Fastball low. Breaking ball low. 2-0. Jungling deals. Outside. 3-0. Low ball 4, 4-pitch walk to Ammon. Garcia moves up to second. So the Bronx turn over the order for the 4th time, and here's Jesus Garcia, 1 for 3, with a run. Base hit means some insurance for UTPA, up 6-4 in the 6th. Jungling deals. First pitch swing, fly ball out towards right. Going to be a tough play. It drops in for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring, Victor Garcia Jr. On to third moves Ammon. RBI single, Jesus Garcia. And the Bronx lead, 7-4.
Now batting for your Bronx, center fielder, number 5, Evan Mason.
There's Evan Mason, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Changeup floats in there for strike 1.
Okay. What size? That's a small. I got medium, large, and extra large.
There's the pitch, swing, and there's a hot shot into right field for a base hit. Ammon scores. On to third, moves Garcia. It's an RBI single for Evan Mason. The Bronx now lead it 8-4.
Number 14, Alex Howe.
Here's Alex Howe, single and a home run shy of the cycle. Driven in 2, scored 2. Pitch fastball strike on the outside corner. Swings and chops it foul to the right. 0-2. Jungling deals. Curveball served into left field, and it gets past the diving Parrot and rolls all the way to the wall. Garcia scores. Mason coming around third. He scores. Howe is being waved around third. He's going to score! Inside the park home run, Alex Howe! 11-4 Bronx.
Now batting for your Bronx, third baseman, number 13.
We talked about it yesterday, about having the center fielder being able to cover on a diving attempt. And right there, the left fielder Parrot went into the dive, had nobody behind him, and it went all the way to the wall.
And the first pitch to Alberto Morales, a strike. So triple, double, home run. If Howe can get another at bat, he's a single away from the cycle. Pitch outside 1-1. He's now got a career high 5 RBI. He scored 3 times. It's his 5th home run of the year. Pitch fouled back to the screen. Now tied for 3rd in the WAC in home runs and tied for 1st among players not playing for Sacramento State. Pitch misses outside, 2-2 on Morales. Low, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing, and there's a fly ball out towards left center. Parrott racing in. He dives. And he caught it this time for the final out of the inning. For the Bronx, open up a can with 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors, nobody left. At the end of 6 innings of play, 11-4 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Back we are at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg to the top of the 7th. It's 11-4 Bronx, and with the play-by-play, here's Danny.
Thank you, Jonah. First pitch to Jacob Threlkeld is lined back into left center field. Ammon will pick it up, fires it back in to leadoff single for Threlkeld.
Now batting, right fielder, number 26.
So now back to the top of the order with Patrick Reaver. Reaver 2 for 3 this afternoon. A couple of singles and a run scored and run batted in. Alex Henson still on the mound for the Bronx. He brings the pitch to Reaver. That one's in there for a strike. Bronx leading 11-4 here in the top of the 7th. Henson sets at the letters. Here's a pitch to Reaver. Fastball just a bit under the knees. 1-1 the count. Henson out of the stretch, working on that first base side of the rubber. Looks in. Throws over to first. Threlkeld back in there diving. Here's the 1-1. Dribbler out towards second base. Ramirez flips over to Garcia. Garcia steps in the back. Fires over to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play. And that eliminates Threlkeld's leadoff single. So now that'll bring Tyler Follis to the plate. He's 1-for-3 this afternoon.
Number 11, Tyler Follis. Follis.
Henson with the pitch. That one misses way outside. Two down, nobody on here in the top of the 7th. Bronx leading 11-4. Fastball from Henson stays outside. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball right on the outside corner. 2-1. Henson out of the windup, kicks and delivers. Another fastball right on the outside edge. 2-2 the count. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a foul back into the screen. Henson brings the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Follis down on strikes, and that'll do it for North Dakota. Here in the 7th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. In the middle of the 7th, stretch time here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Bronx lead 11-4. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
We go to the bottom of the 7th here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx leading 11-4, and it'll be Brian Ramirez leading things off for the Bronx. He's 1-for-3 with a 3-run home run. The pitch from Reed Jungling misses inside. 1-0 the count. Jungling out of the stretch, brings the pitch. Liner into left field for a base hit. So Ramirez is aboard to start this home half of the 7th. That brings Victor Garcia Jr. to the plate. He was hit by a pitch back in the 1st, flied out to center in the 3rd, and then singled and scored a run in the 6th. The pitch to Garcia, just a bit under the knees. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Little dribbler out toward third. Try to barehand. It was Calvo, and he came up empty. And that'll be an infield single for Victor Garcia Jr.
Now batting for your Bronx, designated hitter number 26, Edgar.
So now time's going to be called by Jeff Dotson. The head coach for North Dakota takes a slow walk to the mound. The entire infield will come in as well. That's a quick conversation there as Dotson heads back to the dugout. Now Edgar Cordon will step in there. Runners at first and second. Cordon is 0 for 3 this afternoon. Jungling checks his runners. The pitch to Cordon. Now here to our right off of the railing and straight up into the air. The young fan makes the nice grab. The pitch to Cordon misses just a bit outside. 1-1 the count. Bronx lead 11-4. Looking for the sweep of North Dakota. The 1-1 pitch to Cordon. Off speed, stays high. 2-1 the count. Brian Armida's at second. Victor Garcia Jr. at first. Both a pair of singles. The pitch to Cordon is called a strike on the outside corner. The count evens at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Cordon lifts that one up over to the right side. Campbell's going to go over to take a look, and that will go into the seats.
All ball. Looks like Jeremy and Jeremiah hustling after that ball. Good job, fellas.
Jungling with the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Cordon down on strikes.
Nobody for your Bronx, right fielder number 7, Dylan.
That'll bring Dylan Engelhardt to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Jungling with the pitch. Foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1.
Foul ball.
Jungling looks in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit outside. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Runners take their leads. The 1-1 pitch, runners going, and chopper out towards first. Campbell has it. He'll take it to the bag himself. So Garcia goes over to second. Ramirez goes over to third.
Nobody for the Bronx. Left fielder.
That'll bring Shane Ammon to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run score this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Chopper out towards short. And it goes over the shortstop, Fallis into left field. And that'll be a single for Ammon. And 2 runs come in, and the Bronx now lead 13-4.
Well, on that one, what happened was Garcia stopped in front of Fallis, so he couldn't see the ball. He got screened. And the reason Garcia stopped is he wanted to let the ball go by him. He didn't want to get hit by it. So then Garcia restarted, and Fallis had no reaction time.
The first pitch now to Jesus Garcia is in there for a strike. And to me, it took a weird hop. I thought it might have hit Garcia on the foot, causing it to go over. That one misses outside to Garcia. 1-1. That one fouled back into the screen.
I'll point out the Bronx are now in a run away from ending this ball game. 10-run rule in effect for all WAC contests. And since it's the 7th inning or later, the Bronx can walk off.
The pitch to Garcia, lined out towards right center field. That will fall in there. The center fielder, Threlkel, picking it up. They're going to stop Ammon at third. It'll be a double for Garcia.
Nobody for your Bronx. Center fielder, number 5.
And now Evan Mason will come to the plate. Mason 1 for 3, couple of runs scored as the first pitch to him is in there for a strike right on the outside corner. The 0-1. Chopper over to the right side, grabbed by Campbell. Campbell will take it to the bag himself. And that'll do it for the Bronx here in the bottom of the 7th, but not before they get 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and 2 runners left on. After 7 innings of play, the Bronx lead 13-4. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx leading 13-4. Alex Henson goes out there for another inning of work. He'll be facing off against Taylor Peterson, Jeff Campbell, and Daniel Lockhart here in the 8th. This first pitch to Peterson is a strike on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Misses underneath the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Henson with the pitch. Chopper out towards third. Gobbled up by Morales. He fires on the first and in time. One away here in the top of the 8th. Now for Jeff Campbell. He's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts this afternoon. Henson looks in. The pitch is lined into right field, and it's going to be dropped in right by Dylan Engelhardt.
Now batting, second base.
That'll be an E9.
Daniel Lockhart.
Looked like a play that Engelhardt should have made, and he kept going to his left, and then he tried to make the shoestring catch and
kind of handcuffed him, I think. I'll look at it again.
Now time's going to be called.
Yeah, the ball goes in the right, and then he kind of just he tumbles to the ground while trying to catch it. Not sure. I think what happened was he ran directly to where the ball was going to go, and he was having trouble setting himself in a good catching position.
The head trainer Jim Lancaster made his way out. Wanted to check on Engelhardt, but Engelhardt gave him the thumbs up. So now a runner at second. As Daniel Lockhart steps in. 1 down. In the top of the 8th. Henson with the pitch. Swinging another fly ball towards the right side. Engelhardt, this time he's there to make the catch. And now the throw is going to go over to third. And it's going to hit Campbell on the back as he slides in there. And if it doesn't hit him, I think they might have had him at the bag.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw by Engelhardt. What an arm.
For North Dakota, left fielder number 21, Dalton Parrott.
So now Dalton Parrott steps in with a runner at third and 2 outs. Parrott's 2 for 3. Henson hits the inside corner for strike 1. Bullpen for the Bronx starting to work out behind left field. The 0-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. Good stop by Howe behind the plate. The 1-1 lifted high in the air out towards center field. And then Mason gonna make the catch. And that'll do it for North Dakota here in the top of the 8th. No runs. No hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on. In the middle of the 8th, Bronx lead 13-4. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bronx leading 13-4. I'm Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg, and it'll be Alex Howe leading things off for the Bronx here against the new pitcher, Tyler Rumley. First pitch to Howe. Striker on the outside corner. Howe looking for the cycle here if he can pick up the single. There's a tapper foul right off of the right foot of Howe. He's going to walk it off. The count is quickly 0-2. Rumley out of the stretch, looks in. Time called by Peterson behind the plate. Here's the 0-2. Going inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rumley making his 10th appearance. He's 1-3 with a 3.86 ERA. He's made 1 start in the season. He's pitched in 21 innings. The pitch to Howe is fouled over to the left side, and the count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rumley has allowed 9 runs on 33 hits, 10 walks to 17 strikeouts, and opponents are batting .363 against him. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball stays high. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up and out of play. Count stays at 2-2. There's a 2-2 pitch. Chopper over the right side. Grabbed by Campbell. The throw to first is in time with Rumley covering the throw. It'll be a 3-1 putout. That'll bring Alberto Morales to the plate. Morales is 1-for-3 with a single, a walk, and a run batted in. That one's popped up here to our right and out of play.
That's another GNS less. Foul ball.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball right on the outside corner. Breaking ball misses away. 1-2 the count. Rumley sets at the letters, the 1-2. Swinging a liner back into center field. That'll be a base hit for Morales. Now Brian Ramirez will step in there. He's 2 for 4. 3-run home run back in the third and a single in the seventh.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 4, Omar Avila.
Actually, it'll be a pinch hitter for Ramirez. That one is lined into left center field for a base hit. Morales at second will slam on the brakes.
So Omar Avila comes up with the hit.
Now batting for your Bronx, first base.
His first action in a little while.
Now a couple of runners on for Victor Garcia Jr.
Base hit can end it.
(13-4) the score. The pitch to Garcia is right on the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit tight on the knees. The count evens at a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Liner into the third base dugout. Couple of Bronx jumping out of the way of that one. Count now a ball and 2 strikes. Rumley looks in. Here's the 1-2. Liner over to the left side and out of play. Runners at first and second, 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Garcia chased the high fastball, came up empty. There's going to be a pinch hitter now for Edgar Cordon. It looks like number 30, Bryant Stites. Stites on the season. Batting .088, no home runs, 3 RBI. He looks at a breaking ball, just a bit inside.
Of course, that's in just 34 at bats.
The 1-0. This is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Rumley brings the 2-0. There's a chopper to the left side, grabbed by the shortstop Fallis to throw over to second in time. And that'll do it for the Bronx here in the bottom of the 8th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on. After 8 innings of play, the Bronx lead 13-4. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back. Sorry.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the top of the 9th. Another play-by-play. Here's Jonah.
Jumping the gun a little as we go to the 9th. And the Bronx need 3 more outs to finish it off, up 9. Omar Avila stays in the game at second. Matt Worley, 7-8-9 against Alex Henson. 104 pitches, 75 strikes through 8. Pitch upstairs. His career best is 8 1/3. So Henson looking for his first career complete game. The bullpen up just in case. Tanner Dickerson throwing. Pitch misses low.
Got a whole new outfield for the Bronx.
Fouled off.
In right field, it's Lee Rios. Center field, Andy Fortuna. And I believe that's Jonathan Garza in left.
Pitch low, 3-1. Infield looks the same around the horn. Howe still behind the plate, Henson on the mound. Upstairs, ball 4, will lead off walk for Worley. Second walk issued by Henson.
Omar Avila, right field, Lee Rios, center field, Andy Fortuna, and left field, Clayton Holton. In left field is Jonathan Garza.
Pitch upstairs to Luis Calvo. Oh, check that, a strike. It's 0-1. Calvo 0 for 2 with it. 0 for 3 actually. The left-hander deals. Swing, there's a line drive towards center. Fortuna coming in to make the catch, and there's one away. Here's Jacob Threlkeld. Had a pretty good day. Double, sac fly, and a single.
Now batting for North Dakota, center fielder number 2, Jacob Threlkeld.
Pitch misses low and outside to Threlkeld. Left-hander deals. Fastball sprayed foul to the left. 1-1. With a win, The Bronx will lower their magic number to clinching a playoff spot to 4. Any combination of Bronx wins and North Dakota losses over the course of the rest of the season that adds up to 4 with 6 games left. Send the Bronx to the WAC tournament. Guaranteed. Pitch top to foul at the plate. 1-2. Bronx would also complete their first ever WAC sweep. It's like Austin Casas starting to throw in the Bronx pen. Next to Dickerson. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the top of the 9th. Bronx up 9. Half swing and a miss. Career high 8 2/3 now for Henson. 7 strikeouts. And the Bronx are out away. Patrick Reaver, the leadoff man, is 2 for 4. Check that. And a pinch hitter, Ben Clark, is up. Coach Mantrana out to the mound. And he's making the call of the bullpen. So we'll let you know which one of the 2 right-handers is coming in when we come back. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. 1 out to go. Top of the 9th, Bronx up 13-4. Austin Casas, the right-hander, into the ball game. He'll deal with pinch hitter Ben Clark. Check that.
It's still Patrick Reaver.
Oh, it is still Patrick Reaver. Okay. First pitch, ball 1. There's strike 1. Casas hasn't allowed a run in 6 of his last 7 outings. This is his 16th appearance overall. He's pitched 14 innings, held opponents to a .216 average. Right-handers to a .139 average. Pitch misses low and outside, 2-1. Struck out 5 while walking 6. He's gotten in trouble when he's faced lefties. That's why his ERA is 8.36. But he's also he's had a couple outings. When you only throw a few innings here and there, it's hard to get your ERA down. Pitch upstairs, 3-1. But he's only allowed runs in 5 of his 15 outings. That means 10 scoreless outings. ERA doesn't necessarily reflect that, which is why it's, like most stats, it's imperfect. When you got a righty at the plate, Casas is a good guy to go to. 3-1 misses low and outside for ball 4. And Reaver draws the 1-out walk. So that pushes Worley up to second. Tyler Fallis, the batter. He's 1 for 4. Singled and scored in the 3rd. Left-handed batter. Fastball misses high and outside. Worley at second, Reaver at first, 2 down, top of the 9th. Bronx up 13-4. And Dickerson back up in the Bronx pen, just in case. Casas steals, off speed for a strike. 1-1, the Bronx and Casas 2 strikes away. Pitch is popped up. Shallow left towards the line. Garcia coming out from short. Garza makes the catch. And this game is over. This one belongs to the Bronx. A 13-4 victory for the UTPA Bronx over the University of North Dakota.
Here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium.
The win goes to Alex Henson. He's 2-2, 8 2/3 innings. That's a career best. 4 runs, 3 earned on 8 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Loss, Alex Twangy, 2 1/3, 6 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 8 batsmen. He's 0-3. Recapping the scoring for you, there was plenty of that. It all started in the first. The first 2 men reached, and Alex Howe hit a 2-run triple. And then Alberto Morales, an RBI single, 3-0 Bronx. Top of the 3rd, with 1 out, 2-run double by Taylor Peterson, followed a Patrick Reaver RBI single, tied it at 3. But in the bottom of the inning, Brian Ramirez did a 3-run shot. Bronx up 3 again. In the 4th, a sac fly by Jacob Threlkeld made it a 2-run game. But in the 6th, RBI singles by Jesus Garcia and Evan Mason, and an inside the park 3-run home run for Alex Howe. For the Bronx up 11-4. Shane Ammon, a 2-run single in the 7th. 13-4 Bronx, your final score. North Dakota, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7. The Bronx, 13 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors. They left 6. Time of the game, 2 hours and 34 minutes, as seen in front of a crowd of 303. And Danny, your player of the game.
Player of the game, we're going to go with Alex Howe, finishing a single shy of the cycle. Continues to deliver for the Bronx, and he got the offense rolling here this afternoon.
Well, the Bronx complete the sweep. They're 22-27 overall. 12-9 in conference play. Their magic number to clinching a playoff spot now down to 4. North Dakota 9-23. They're 8-10 in WAC play. Bronx have 3 home games left, and then the next 3 games starting on Friday at 7 p.m. when they play host to Sacramento State here at the Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Friday at 7, Saturday at 6, and then Sunday at 1, the Bronx and North Dakota and Sacramento State. All the games right here on 956sports.com. Pre-game coverage for Friday's game begins at 6:50 p.m. Well, that'll do it for us for Medenberg Baseball Stadium. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. It's been a presentation of Bronx Baseball. For more information, you can log on to utpabronx.com. If you want to reach us, send an email. Contact info is up on the website under Inside Athletics. Click on Staff Directory. But for now, for the one and only Jim Bob Sides running the camera, my partner in crime, Danny Elizondo, and Jack Falla, wherever you are, this is Jonah Goldberg saying good night. Good day, rather, from Medenberg Baseball Stadium. Bronx win 13-4.